At the computer repair shop, the tech opened my laptop and asked, "Who's watching you through this?" My laptop had been running slow for weeks, so I finally took it in to get checked out. The guy behind the counter was maybe mid-20s, wearing a faded band shirt and looking bored out of his mind. "Just needs a cleanup probably," I said. "Maybe some malware removal." He nodded without looking up from his phone and told me to come back in 2 hours. I grabbed coffee, walked around the mall, killed time. When I came back, the tech's whole demeanor had changed. He wasn't bored anymore. He looked legitimately concerned. "Can you come to the back?" he asked quietly. My stomach dropped. "Is it that bad?" He didn't answer, just motioned for me to follow him through a door marked "Employees Only." We walked past stacks of broken monitors and old computer towers until we reached his workstation. My laptop was open on the desk, and he'd pulled up some kind of diagnostic program I'd never seen before. "Who's watching you through this?" he asked, turning the screen toward me. I stared at the display. "What do you mean?" He pointed at a list of running processes. "This software, RAT, remote access tool. Someone's been monitoring everything you do on this laptop. Webcam, keystrokes, screenshots, files, everything." My mouth went dry. "That's impossible. I have antivirus. This bypasses that. Whoever installed it had physical access to your machine." He paused. "How many people have used your laptop?" I thought about it. "Just me and my ex-girlfriend, but we broke up 4 months ago." The tech's expression shifted. "Did she know your password?" "Yeah, but..." I stopped. My brain was catching up to what he was implying. He pulled up a folder. "The software's been active for 8 months. Someone's been downloading your data weekly. Banking info, emails, texts, dating app messages, everything. 8 months. That's 2 months before we even broke up." The tech kept clicking through screens. "There's also geolocation tracking and a keylogger that screenshots every time you type certain keywords." He turned the screen toward me. "Look at the trigger words." I read the list and my blood ran cold. Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, date, dinner, movie, coffee, her, she, girlfriend, number. Every single word related to me potentially dating someone new. "She's been watching you date other people," the tech said quietly. I thought about the past 4 months. My last 3 dates had been disasters. The first girl got Facebook messages showing screenshots of my texts, making me look like I was bragging about her. She blocked me. The second girl's Instagram got flooded with comments from burner accounts. She asked me to leave her alone. The third girl got an email with photos of me and my ex together, claiming we were still dating. She didn't give me a chance to explain. "She's been sabotaging my dates," I whispered. The tech pulled up more files. "She's got folders with each girl's name, screenshots, social media profiles, work information." He paused. "And she's been accessing your webcam." He pulled up another folder. Hundreds of photos. Me at my desk. Me getting dressed. Me sleeping. "What do I do?" I asked. "First, I'm documenting everything. Screenshots, file paths, timestamps. This is evidence." He kept typing. "Second, I'm making copies. You'll need this for a restraining order." He spent the next 20 minutes documenting everything while I sat there feeling violated. Every private moment, every conversation, every attempt to move on had been monitored. "She installed spyware on your phone too," he said, pulling up another program. "It's been running for 5 months." He showed me the logs. She'd been reading my texts in real time, listening to my calls, tracking my location 24/7. He loaded everything onto an encrypted USB drive and handed it to me. "Go to the police station, file a report, then change your locks. Don't go home alone in case she's there." I checked my phone. 3 texts from my ex asking if I wanted to catch up over coffee. She'd been sending messages like this for weeks, acting friendly. Now I knew she was just keeping tabs on me. I called my brother. He met me at the police station and came with me to my apartment. We checked every room before I went inside. I changed the locks that night. The police took my statement and the USB drive. The detective said the evidence was some of the most thorough he'd ever seen. My ex was arrested 3 days later. They found more spyware on her computer, logs of her sabotaging my dates, and a journal where she'd written about keeping me from finding someone better. Her lawyer tried to claim she just had trouble letting go, but the prosecutor said 8 months of surveillance and sabotage went way beyond that. "She's looking at felony stalking charges and up to 3 years. I had to testify last week." She stared at me the entire time like I'd betrayed her, like I was the bad guy for finding out. My brother asked me yesterday if I was ready to start dating again. I'm not. Maybe not for a while, but at least now when I use my laptop, I know the only person watching is me.